Hi, everybody. Welcome to Staff Gymnasium. I'm Dominic Damiano. Happily to be joined by Nate Rollins, the man Nate Rollins, and Miles Jackson, who finally came out of retirement. So we got him on. Finally got him on the back in the press box. Great contest for you here tonight. As you can see, the crowd is slowly starting to fill in here at Staff Gymnasium. We're about 5 minutes away, probably 2 minutes away from the public address announcer. And at this time, I'm going to hand it right over to Nate and Miles and get their take on the 6-0 Durfee team. And, of course, the Boxers right now, 4-2. Guys, your take on this big game tonight?
Yeah, this is just a good test for the Boxers. They come in here with a winning record, 4-2. They've been playing good, as you said. But they'll be really tested today on defense as well as offense by this Durfee Hilltoppers ladies team.
As Miles said, big test for Brockton, big test for Durfee as well. How about this SEC conference this year? You got New Bedford with 1 loss, you got BR with 1 loss, you got Brockton with 2 losses, and you got Durfee undefeated. This has been a heck of a conference to start this year.
Absolutely. This could be one of these teams could represent not just the Southeast Conference, but maybe the finals in the Division I.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing I remember at Miles, when Nate and I did the last girls game, we had the pleasure of doing the last girl games together, is the athleticism in these girls, and they're willing not to give up. They're willing to attack the net, even follow-throughs after a shot. I had the pleasure of talking to Coach Karen, Jeff Karen, over at Durfee. I keep on saying Dartmouth because that's where I first met him. He was a boys head coach over there, had a very good program. He's his second year now with the girls program here at Durfee. I expect them I expect the 2 top players. You have number 23, Jada Hawley, and Maya Hayes Paulette, number 24. Those are their big standouts. One thing about those 2 girls is if you watch a chance to see their holiday tournament they had over in Durfee High School, they stood out like above the rest, I guess is the right way to say it.
Yeah, well, Coach Karen done a great job with these Durfee girls, shown by their record. But going to back what you guys were saying, I really look forward to this year. A lot, like you said, in the SEC, a lot of good teams. And so we look forward to a lot of great games, good competition.
A lot of measuring sticks.
Yeah, measuring sticks. And whoever comes out of this and represents the SEC, hopefully we see him go on a little ways.
Right, absolutely.
Now, on another note, tomorrow morning on 4 Deep Sports Talk, Coach Barbara Enos and her captains will be live on the radio over in Attleboro.
Awesome.
So we get a chance to know Coach Enos. People that don't remember, was on the state championship team here at Brockton High, point guard over at Stonehill College. So the girl knows the game.
Yeah, she's really turned around this lady boxer team. They had a tough year last year, but she's come on board and really put some positive energy. And she's got the girls focused on what she's saying.
She does, and she has a very defensive-minded team, and that's something I noticed. That first game I was doing with Dom, they get after it on the defensive end of the floor. They are a scrappy bunch. And the Madison sisters, boy, are they fun to watch.
This should be an excellent game. We'd like to welcome everybody watching here on the Brockton Access TV channel here on the YouTube, and, of course, everybody back home, especially people watching in the Greater Fall River area. And, again, all the Brockton faithful watching here. I believe, is it 1089? Is that the station? 1091, 1071. I'm going to get closer. I got it right. I got one right.
1071?
1071. So we would like to welcome everybody watching back home in Brockton. And a big shout out to the producing director, Mike the Postman Simmons, who set everything up. Does a great job, like always. We're about a minute away, so I guess we're going to go right into this short break. I believe they only gave me an 8-minute warm-up. I'm about to walk over, and I'm going to try. We'll listen to the public address announcer. Last time it was Coach Karen. You know what I like about this, Nate? This is the same thing they did in the boys when we had the last divisional Southeast Conference game.
Yep.
We have 3 officials. Good luck, old man. And
now that referee right there, I used to coach him in church league basketball.
Oh, so this ain't going to be a good game then.
He played. He didn't ref. He played.
I'm only kidding. All right, so I'm going to step away, gentlemen. I'm going to send this over, and we'll hear from the public address announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the visiting Durfee Hilltoppers and your Brockton Lady Boxers. Please do your part by showing respect to everyone involved in today's contest. A friendly reminder that student athletes play the game, coaches coach, fans support their team, and officials manage the game, and sometimes make calls that make you not agree with. With that being said, inappropriate behavior, language, taunting, or verbal criticism of coaches, players, and officials will not be tolerated and may result in your removal from the gymnasium. This game is being played according to the rules of the National Federation of State High School Association. And now, the Lady Hilltoppers of Durfee. Number 1, Jada Harley. Number 4, Julia Hargrave. Number 14, Maggie O'Connell. Number 22, Landry Karen. And number 24, Maya Hayes Barlett. The Lady Hilltoppers are led by their head coach, Jeff Karen. And now, the starting 5 for your Lady Brockton Boxers. Number 2, Ashaya Dingo. Number 4, Sunali Carter. Number 12, Tajaya Madison. Number 14, Nagazi Nuosi. And number 23, Nevaeh Madison. The Lady Boxers are led by their head coach, Barbara Enos. Please stand for the national anthem if you wish.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we rode were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattled, the bombers singing air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
I'll tell you that, Rodney, he can do a heck of an introduction.
I thought I was at a college basketball
I
game.
did too.
Gee.
Rodney does a great job. He
Great
really
job.
hams it up. I mean, he really does a good job. he's a great guy. He really is, and he loves
and
these
a true
kids.
boxer.
Oh yeah,
True boxer.
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your hot cocoa ready, your favorite beverage, and your popcorn or whatever else you want to chew on, and stand by as Nate Rollins, Miles Jackson, myself, Dominic Damiano, and the rest of the Beat Brockton Community Access TV sports crew. We give you the Southeast Conference matchup between the visiting Lady Hilltoppers of Durfee High School and, of course, your Brockton Boxers. This is going to be one heck of a game. It's funny, I remember last year, Miles, some of these names are coming back. Remember Julia Hargraves? She was an excellent player. Maddie Hargraves, she was another great player for the Hilltoppers. And here we go. Here we go on the tip-off. One by the boxes. There's Dingle right away. Dingle, she's guarded by Julia Hargraves. Works out to the far side. That's imagine a little miscommunication in the steal. Here come the Hilltoppers trying to finish, and she lost the ball.
Hey, box!
Yeah, Dingle's a freshman.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's a lot. The coach sees a lot of potential in her.
Does she have good mechanics? What Nate was
she has excellent
unbelievable.
Yeah, she does.
They work it around the perimeter really fast. And we're going to have 3 seconds.
Hey, 22!
All right, so they're going to go with a press right away out of this break. And guess what? Brockton was ready for it. Now it comes to J.M. Madison, gets it up to Dingle. Dingle for 3.
Whoa!
Nice shot.
All glass. Nice transition game right there for Brockton. Hopefully they continue it.
The big point guard, Julia Hargraves, running this Hilltoppers offense, works it down to the far side. That was O'Connell. Now from the baseline, that far side, that's Holly. Rebound boxes. As we mentioned in the pregame, Holly and Paulette had a great holiday tournament down in Durfee.
Got some tough teams, too.
Yes. And there's a turnover for the Hilltoppers.
Ready to go!
Turnaround shot. That won't go. Nice rebound by Nowuso.
Yeah, she did a nice job blocking out.
Now they get it inside Nowuso. Tried to go down low. They missed the cutter. I believe they were setting up Carter in a little miscommunication, but that can be fixed.
Yeah, nice job. Boxes coming down a number of times, trying to feed it into the middle somewhere. They haven't been successful yet, but I like the idea.
Definitely have a little height advantage here.
Yeah.
Hargraves. Now back to Hargraves. Back to the far side. That's O'Connell. And a great job by Carter. She steps in. We're going to have a hold.
Yeah, that was a great job of Carter blocking out, stole the ball, and the Durfee then defender went and fouled Carter.
That's on Paulette. Her first, team first. Off the break. I love the way she stacks them off the break. When they know they're pressing, I love that. That was very well coached. Dingle now. They try to double team her. Oh, that she lost for a minute, and there's O'Connell this time on the steal. Excuse me. Trying to bounce past far side. There's a jump shot from the baseline. That won't go. Rebound. Nowuso initially had it, and they're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, that'll be Durfee's ball. Good call by the ref.
Oh.
And we're going to have a foul. We're going to call that on Nowuso. Her first, team first. And I want to make sure I get that game. That is Kucha, Lauren Kucher, the senior. This is the first. We were doing the boys' game the other day, right? Holly. Oh, okay. Thank you.
She's number 1 today.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now off that miss. Long shot. That won't go. Carter gets that in transition. They take their time over to Dingle. She might try to drive herself
Oh,
to Florida
nice
with the
move.
left hand. Nowuso.
Both teams a little tense there early on.
Yeah. Hargraves tries to work it down low. Bounce pass in front, finishes.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Beautiful job.
Guys, straighten me out. I know you just said it, Nate. Who's number one?
That is Jada Hawley.
Jada Hawley's number one.
Yeah.
Then who's... All right, so that takes care. That should take care. They had it down as 23.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That was a great fast break by the lady boxers
Yeah, it was.
there.
I owe Jada Hawley a bottle of water for messing that up. There's a jump shot. That won't go. Rebound. Gonna have a loose ball on the floor. See who they...
Yeah, I think that was on Holly.
That was on Holly. Her second, team first. Her first, team second, excuse me.
Brockton's doing a nice job being very aggressive on the defensive boards.
They sure are.
Watch the middle flash. Watch the middle flash.
And the offensive boards, too, crashing them.
I think Carter's going to try to run. No, she stops, kicks it back out. They're working around quick. There's a nice bounce pass, a nice shot. Not that much on it.
That was a nice move by King. She just couldn't find the rim, but that's okay. She did a nice job.
Here comes Julia Hargraves.
Excuse.
She was thinking about shooting that. O'Connor works on the far baseline. She gets teamed. Here's her jump shot, and off the glass and in.
And finally, Durfee hits one.
Oh, a little miscommunication. There's a steal.
Oh, nice pass. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice defensive effort, then nice transition, fast break.
Turn some defense into offense.
They're using that press. This almost looks like the Lawrence game, but in the girls' game, the way they're pressing. Trying to get themselves back in the game.
Touch the baseline.
Hargraves. Turnaround shot. Try to work it down low to Hawley. Back to Paulette. Back to the top of the key. There's 17 seconds on the shot clock. To the far baseline. She has a clean look. That won't go. Rebound boxes. Long pass. King. Smartly. Oh, it's almost. Oh, we're gonna have a reach on. We're gonna have a reach on Holly Hargraves.
Hargraves.
Her first, team third. And now Dingle checks back, and I missed that switch. I apologize. And I believe that was Montero who just checked out. Madison kicks out to Dingle. Lost it, recovers the ball. She's going to step back, and there's another shot. Did everything but go in.
Good-looking shot.
Yeah, that was a very good-looking shot. Just didn't fall.
Now in the fast break, blocked.
Oh.
Wow.
They're going to get King for the foul.
That was a great defensive foul. I mean, block too, but she did catch a piece of him.
She did, yeah. Good effort.
But you know what's so funny, though? The other two girls are not funny, but how they're really watching themselves. We don't want to hit her, and then it just took that one and now she's at the charity stripe. As we get a look here at Miss Karen. Second shot, and she has given the Hilltoppers a lead, as you can see, with 2:50 left in the first quarter. Here comes Tajaya Madison. She might try to drive. Baseline was thinking King. Dingle top of the key. She goes right. Oh, she looks, stops. There's a nice look, nice shot. That's too long. On the floor is Nowuso. Should have a jump ball.
Yeah, good job by the Durfee Hilltopper forward there. I believe that was number 22 that fought for that.
Yeah.
Off the inbound. Julia Hargraves. Trying to go right up. She almost got a pocket pick. Oh, what a play!
Wow.
Oh,
how about
what
that?
a play by Madison.
I got a double foul. No, I got a double foul. Foul 4, black, and white 12. Double foul.
Yeah, that was a good call by the
That
ref.
was a very
It got a
good
little
call.
chippy there.
Did get chippy.
So in order for him to keep the game in order, he did the right thing.
Yeah,
I think, calling
absolutely.
double
So
foul.
they got one on Tajaya Madison, her first, team third, and the other one on Hargraves, her second, team fourth. That could hurt Durfee down the line.
Sure could.
There's another baseline jumper, too long. Rebound, Brockton. Trying to get something. Madison has a look. That won't go. Carter with the rebound. King thinking about driving. She'll step back to Dingle. They get a fresh shot clock. To Jay Madison now. Looking for a little help. She's going to try to move. She goes up and she'll go to the charity stripe.
I tell you, nice job by number 12, Madison, to go in strong to the paint.
Yeah.
And no fear there. Went for the shot and got fouled.
Yeah, nice job by Dingle watching it all unfold right in front of her and find the open teammate.
That's there.
Good fundamental basketball.
Yeah. That's what the coach wants you to do is drive to the basket, get a foul.
Slow it down a little bit and find the open girl. Absolutely.
I do not have this young lady's name on our roster.
Who?
Number 25 just checked in for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, you're right.
Every now and then. Misses both of them. Rebound Brockton. Turning and spinning. King now out to King. Her jump shot, the long one.
Oh,
in.
Got it.
Nice touch there.
Yeah. That was sweet.
That was King, yes. Nice touch by King.
Now Hargraves. Hargraves has 2 fouls on her. They work it around, trying to make him a great defense by Madison. King almost went for a jump on a steal. There's a high floater, won't go. Ball loose, covered by the smallest girl on the court. And she takes a hip check. That looked like pro wrestling there for a minute.
Yeah, she hit the floor hard. Dingle, but looks like she's okay.
You know, Karen didn't meet. It was a momentum thing. She slipped on the parquet and actually hit the smallest girl on the court. Off the inbound. As you can see, 1:15 left in this first quarter. Now, she lost the ball. Yeah. Nice steal by Hargraves. She's going to try to finish. Her floater off the glass won't go. Ball loose. Recovered by Brockton. Dingle now. She gets double teamed. She has to get in the side of the court. She does. All the way over to King. Almost lost it. Now checking in for the boxes is another very impressive body, Ava Montero. Damn, bounce pass inside. That should have went off. No.
Yeah, it looked like it could have went off Brockton boxers. You
think so?
Their foot looked like it.
All right, I apologize.
Otherwise, I would have been out of my seat.
I know that.
Yeah.
Kuchar checks in, and Karen checks out.
I mean, that was a tough break for the boxers.
Yeah. I got to get better glasses. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Hargraves now. Over with a very dangerous Jada Hawley.
Oh.
And I'm going to say she lost the ball.
Yeah, she just lost the ball dribbling it.
That
came up high with it a little bit. And
they got to keep her out of rhythm. She is very, very talented. Of course, I'm referring to number 1, Jada Hawley. Off the inbound, a simulated press. What I mean, it's a full court, but it's not as tight as we've seen in other full court presses. Montero over to King. King thinking 3. Works it back in. Even Montero moving. She gets the ball stripped. Good defense there by the Hilltoppers. Now the Hilltoppers in transition. There's O'Connell. Gets it over to Hargraves. From the far baseline, that's Kuchar. Kuchar trying to move. She drives. King stripped her. King might try to run this. And she does. She can't finish. Ball loose, and that's the quarter. Wow.
Wow. That was great defense.
That was.
I can understand the energy, but it was like a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation right there. King just held up a little bit, give it to their teammate. But it was great defensive effort by King.
I think she saw the clock.
Oh, yeah.
Saw the clock winding down.
Clock winding down.
And how many times have we seen players not pay attention to the clock and try to make something not realize?
Not get a shot off.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I tell you, from what I saw, this is my first time seeing the lady boxers. The biggest difference from this year and last year, they've got a guard that can take care of the basketball.
Right? Is she not mechanically sound or what?
And she's a freshman.
And she's a freshman.
So Durfee put on a great press, but because of Dingle's guard play, it eased the pressure of the boxers getting the ball over the court.
Yeah, Dingle's fun to watch. She does a lot of things right. And as you mentioned, only a freshman. This guy's going to be the limit for her.
Definitely
really
so.
Is.
The only problem I saw as far as on the offense for the boxers, or a half-court offense, They threw it away a little bit too many times.
Yeah.
If they can cut down on that, they'll be okay, because right now they're up by 1 point.
Yeah, neither team really able to establish much down low either, which is something that the last game Brockton was able to get down low with the Madisons and King, but this game not really. It's tough sledding down there.
Yeah, now the Boxers, they're getting their defensive rebounds. They're getting offensive boards, but they're not capitalizing on the offensive end.
Yeah.
They're getting second attempts, but they're not capitalizing on it. They're missing shots there. So.
All right, just to get everybody caught up at the half, Miles Jackson, Nate Rollins will break down the first half, and then I'm going to go embarrass myself and go into the stands. Hopefully I won't scare nobody. I'm kidding about that. But.
Well, listen, I'll tell you, when you interviewed that first fan, Sammy Williams, he was pretty excited and thought you did a great job. And he was one of, gee,
that cost me $10.
Well, I told him, I must be special because you come and pick me. He said, no. I told him to go check you out.
There's a long shot, no good. Oh, nice job by to Jay Madison off the dingle as we start this second quarter. Nevaeh Madison, her long shot off the rim. Rebound dingle. Moving. Oh, she doesn't move the ball. Possession now should go in favor of Brockton.
Man, it looks
all
like
right,
Durfee's.
wait. The last, Nate, am I saying this wrong, Miles? The last.
That's a good question, but I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody would have said something.
Didn't Durfee get the last loose ball foul? The loose ball?
Well, that was a jump ball right there.
All right, I apologize. And there's a off the glass high and in.
Gee, that was a nice move, power move right there.
Maggie O'Connell. Here comes Dingle, fast, guarded by Maggie O'Connell. Trying to make loose, stops the freshman, looking, trying to make a move, kicks out the far side. There's a shot.
Wow.
The kid has skills.
Nice feed by Dingle.
Yeah, nice feed, but Madison, she's not afraid to take that shot.
Wow.
Hargraves jumps and makes a move. That is a smart ball player.
That was very smart move right there.
Dingle doesn't see anyone behind her. She might try to move. She turns, spins. Nawuso, her little jump shot. That won't go. Nevaeh Madison trying. Montero, loose ball on the floor. See what we got. We call that on Nawuso. Her second. Team fourth. King checks in and Carter checks in for Brockton. Montero will take a well-deserved break, and so will Tajay Madison.
Yeah, definitely well-deserved.
And here come the Hilltoppers. They work it. O'Connell into that was Hargraves. Now driving, that's Kucha. Works to try to work back inside. Brockton reads it, but they smartly get it back out. Hargraves again. Kucha tries to go inside. We're going to have a foul. And I apologize for everybody watching here in Fall River. We do not have number 25's number. I would love to brag about that girl, that nice play.
Yeah, we'll get it at halftime.
Off the inbound. In the Brockton, they kick it back out. Kucha inside. They try to get to Holly. Nice read by Nawuso over to King. She stops. Turn the long shot. Won't go. Nice try by Nevaeh Madison. Brockton the rebound. This King shot off the glass. Rebound Nawuso, her floater. Too strong. Holly ends up with the rebound for the Hilltoppers. And here come the Lady Hilltoppers. Tied at 10. Her off balance won't go. Rebound Brockton. Dingle again. Nevaeh Madison now. She stops. She's getting double teamed. Thought they were going to try to find a cutter inside. King now. Carter. King for three. Rebound. Oh, they just got a change. And we just got a change of possession.
Nate, did you play hockey? Nice kick save right there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice kick save.
What happened?
Nate did a nice kick save with the basketball.
yeah.
I asked him if he played hockey.
No
You know
hockey
what?
for me.
I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, I'm going to see how this goes.
Well, Nate, Dom loves it when the ball comes towards him.
Oh, yeah, of
he
course.
Gets reacting.
He loves the attention.
Oh, he loves it.
Yeah, the attention, yeah. Like a kid catching a foul ball. All right, we got a timeout, 5:18, as you can see, tied at 10. This has definitely turned out to what I was hoping and what we're seeing. Two very good Southeast Conference teams here in Division I going at it. As you see a nice look at Coach Karen as he gets his 5 ready to go. And
Yeah, and just from what I've seen so far, this Durfee team's a dangerous team if they get hot. I can just tell.
Oh,
but
yeah.
all Brockton has to do just make sure it cut down on the turnovers,
Yep.
and I think they'll be all right. You know, they haven't played their best ball, but they're playing a 6-1 team,
Yeah.
as you said, and it's tied up.
Yeah, they're getting after it on the offensive boards. They're just not hitting their shots.
It's not hitting the shots.
yeah.
They're just going to tone things
Yeah.
down here on
Yeah.
that end and just relax.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be all right.
Another good thing they're doing, they are coming towards the loose ball.
Yeah.
Either by pass or by rebound, they're
Right.
going after the loose ball.
Nevaeh Madison is right in front of us as we inbound the ball with 5:18 left in this first half. And now in the game for the Boxers is Shayna Gardner, another very good ball handler. They're working around back to Madison, her floater high off the glass, and she's fouled. Ooh, she went down hard.
Yeah.
We'll call that on Landry Karen, her team second. So now the Boxers have a chance to take advantage of the single bonus. Hits the first. I hope her little sister's watching her shoot these 3 throws. Hits the second. Hargraves covered by Gardner. Thinking about trying to move to the far baseline. Hargraves will go to the top of the key. She'll work it around again to Holly. Holly trying to find a cutter. Now she finds one cutting in. We're going to have a foul.
Oh.
As I believe, yep, that's Karen going down. They're going to call that on Nevaeh Madison. Her first, team 6th. And it's good. Tied at 12.
Yeah, nice job by Karen, positioning herself perfectly underneath the net to get the inbound pass. Breakdown on defense right there.
Nevaeh Madison bounce inside. Carter missed it for a minute. King's going to try to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Madison. Nevaeh now thinking about driving her floater with the right hand. Too strong, won't go. Rebound off the glass and goes. Nawuso.
Great job by Nuoso, going up strong, getting a rebound, offensive boards, and then having the gumption to go up strong with it, get fouled, and make the shot.
Really good position right there.
Paulette
Karen doesn't like that call at all.
No, but there's a lot of bodies there. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
could go either way.
Yeah,
absolutely. Nawuso's shot finishes the 3-point play with 4:21 left in this first half. They're working around the perimeter, driving right down the lane.
Oh!
Wow. Nope.
Oh, that was a great defensive play there.
Really good defensive play.
It was a good play.
Very active.
Yeah.
Both teams are jockeying for position. It's a matter of who's going to get tired first and end up, you know.
And the bench play.
Yes.
That's going to come into effect.
Holly to the floater inside, but she's fouled.
Wow, that was great movement without the basketball.
Really good movement, yeah.
I mean, she just flew in there like she knew she was going to get it once she gets in the paint.
They're going to call that on King, her second, team 7th. And a very talented young lady and that's Paulette there. Maya Paulette misses the first. It was funny, I saw one All-Star, future conference All-Star, give it to the other All-Star, Holly to Paulette. I'm like, what a combo that was. She knew exactly, had a good idea where she was going to be. Rebound, Nawuso. Good job on a fast break. Oh, King lost the ball. Got it low, but then all of a sudden, Madison picks up. Gardner tries to go down to Carter, to King, baseline. Stopping, nothing there. Holly shuts that off. Back over to Jay Madison. Lost the ball. And in transition, here comes Hargraves off the glass, and she finishes.
Nice touch. Oh.
Nice non-call by the referee.
Yep. King now. Gardner, her floater, right hand high, won't go, ball loose.
That was a tough shot. It would have been nice if it would went in.
It would have been, yeah, just to get finished the roll.
That was a tough shot by Gardner.
Nevaeh Madison checks in, King checks out for Brockton. I know there's 3:06 left in this first half. It's almost like it's 3:06 left in the game, the way these girls are playing. Gardner tipped. Holly has it. She lost the ball, but she gets it back from O'Connell. Back to Holly. Thinking about finishing, she lost the ball.
Yeah, that was caused by intimidation by the big girl in there, number 14 for Brockton, Nwosu.
Yeah,
it was
really good job down there.
She did a nice job defending, and
she hurt her.
Yeah.
Now the point guard, Gardner. Oh, almost lost the ball. Carter over, back to Gardner in the Durfee, and they're pressing right away. They're really getting better at this press. They came up a little soft. There's a shot by Carter, won't go. Rebound on the rebound from Nwosu. That's blocked. Kept in.
Yeah, good call by the ref on Madison. She didn't have her feet planted.
No, she did. That was a good call.
I mean, good aggressive defense, but you got to have your feet planted if you're going to try that.
That's on to Jay Madison.
Madison, yes.
Yep. So both teams are at the still have one more before they get. No, actually two more to get to the double bonus.
And a nice job by the
I don't know
bench
about,
players.
Yeah.
Because Dingo's back in, and she was out for a while, and the Boxers are still up by 1.
Ball loose there now. Rebound finally taken by Brockton. Here comes Gardner. Tries to work inside Nwosu. Her shot. Is he going to say that Brockton stepped out of bounds? Is that why they stopped it?
No, he called because of something was out of breath. One of the Durfee ball players. And she went into the ladies' room, so.
I hope she's all right.
Yeah.
Off the rim, won't go. Rebound by the Hilltoppers. There's O'Connell over to Hargraves. Thinking about driving. They kick it back out to Sousa now in the game. Back to Hargraves. She'll drive, and she's fouled.
Nice job by Hargraves showing her junior leadership there. Went straight to the basket.
Yeah.
Got the foul call.
Getting the contact, yeah.
Yeah, getting the contact. Not afraid to get contact.
Right.
Hargraves hits the first. We're tied at 15. So Ava Montero has some big shoes to fill as Nwosu has to come out. She has 3.
Foul, yeah. Maggie, you play up front with Juliana. Soggy back.
Hits the second.
Nice form by Hargraves.
Yeah, that was a nice looking shot.
Gardner, here comes Nevaeh Madison. Gets it over to Carter. Now to Dingle. And we're going to have a travel.
She was too quick there.
If you can. Jules, if you can't, just leave it, okay?
Durfee up by 1. As Hargraves, the point guard, tries working low. There's a turnaround shot by Paulette, won't go. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow should go in favor of Brockton.
Yeah, nice job by Dingle to fight for that basketball.
Now off the inbound, stopping, moving.
That's one of the few times Brockton's had trouble with that press right there.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, they're definitely getting stronger. They're applying it.
Oh,
it was like a soft press, I guess.
Yeah.
But then before they get halfway out of their own zone, you see a Hilltopper in your face. Well played by the Hilltoppers. They work it down low. Oh, nice read by Nevaeh Madison. Gets it over to Dingle, back to Madison. Madison for a long three, won't go. Rebound, ball loose. Gardner's floated with the right hand, not much on it. Rebound, I believe that was Carter. Nevaeh Montero will go to the line.
Yeah, nice
Ava
job by Montero.
Nice
she
hustle.
didn't put the ball on before when she was in the paint and got the ball to her. She put it on the floor and lost it.
Yeah.
This time she got it in her hand. She put it right back up. And that's what you got to do when you're a big man. Sometimes it's not a good idea to put it on the floor, because once you put it on the floor, one of them smaller players are going to come around and snatch it from you.
Misses the first. Still has a chance to tie the game with 58.1 of a second left in this first half. Oh, you're going to go violation. I'm going to say she went over the line when she released the ball.
Come on, Ava. You had the shot.
Lauren Kuchar's getting ready to check in for the Hilltoppers. And here she comes. That's my phone. I apologize. We'll have to shut that thing off. I don't want to hear anything from the producer or director. It was my mistake. Great job by Brockton. Oh, nice job by Nevaeh Madison.
Great hustle.
Almost lost the ball. Got ahead of herself. Almost forgot to dribble. It's Dingle now. Dingle gets double teamed. Nevaeh Madison for a long three. Ball loose. Carter with the ball. Dingle baseline. She gets double teamed.
Oh,
that's blocked by Hargraves.
Oh, she was all over her back.
Hey, side out. Side
And
out.
a nice.
No call.
No, yep.
Wow.
26.6 of a second off the inbound.
Wait for Maya. Wait for Maya. Maya, on your back. On her back. On her back.
Now Hargraves.
Go ahead.
Works in low to Paulette. Looking for Holly, I think. Off the glass, won't go. Ball loose. Rebound, Nevaeh Madison. Great job by that young lady.
Jump it up. Jesus.
Oh, they're going to get Madison on a travel.
Yeah, they should have called a jump ball.
Yeah, seemed like it.
So this is definitely going to be the last shot of this half.
I tell you, Madison, she was fighting for that ball.
She was.
She wasn't giving it up.
No way.
Off the inbound. Now Paulette. They're working on fast. Souza. Hargraves now. Hargraves trying to make a move. Long shot for three. Won't go. And there's a shot at the clock. It won't go. And that's how the half will end. With your score, Durfee 16, Brockton 15. I'm going to turn it over to Nate Rollins and Miles Jackson. They'll break down this first half, and then we'll talk to some of the fans in the stands.
Well, Nate, just great defense on both sides of the ball. Both teams are fighting on both sides of the ball for rebounds. I just wish Brockton could capitalize a little bit more on their offensive boards. They've improved a little bit since early on the first quarter, because you could tell that both teams are nervous.
Right.
But they were both very hard, fighting hard for that basketball.
Yeah, and both teams seem like they know the magnitude of this game and just how important getting these conference wins early on in the season are, because once you get tape on a Durfee team and then both teams, it's a whole different battle when you play each other again. But yeah, as you mentioned, both teams are getting it after it on the defensive end. But something I've noticed is just the inability to make the shots.
Exactly.
They're still both very tense, and they're just not getting these buckets that they should normally would become accustomed to them making.
Exactly. Now, Durfee came on strong with the press, but Brockton's been doing a pretty good job breaking the press, getting the ball over half court, and that's because of the freshman new guard and also freshman sensation, Miss Dingle.
Yeah, Dingle's been controlling the point. She controlled the point that last game as that too. She's really fun to watch. She gets in there. She's very crafty. Maybe not on full display tonight, but she's a very crafty player, and she's a really good shooter too.
Yes, and Taisha Madison, she's also a good ball handler, not afraid to go right into the paint. Got an outside shot, but I see Brockton having a decent year because they got two good guards.
Yeah.
Starting on this Brockton team.
Yeah, guard play is so important, especially in conference play, especially going from the SEC. You have so many good guards, and especially with BR, Hal, Rosa. I mean, you just have it. This conference is just loaded with guard play. I mean, we're seeing it tonight with Jada Hawley, another good, real, sort of like a point forward, you know.
Yeah.
But
now, Brockton's playing good, but they're going to have to cut down on the turnovers in the second half if they want to come close to beating this Durfee team, because you can tell Durfee's got a good squad. I'm just afraid of them really warming up out there on the outside shot.
Right. I think it's going to come down to whatever team starts hitting their shots. I really think it's as mundane as it sounds. I think it's that simple. Whatever team hits their shots is going to. And I mean, the biggest lead we've seen in this one was 5 points.
Yeah.
5-0 Brockton run. Other than that, it's been a 1-2 point game the whole way.
Yeah. So look for an exciting second half. I thought Dom was going to the stands.
Yeah, I think he's over at the Cape Cod Pizza Box getting a Cape Cod pizza real quick.
What a great job by the cheerleaders. I'm happy to be joined by the most biased woman in the stands, Helen DeBlaze, correct?
DeBlaze, yeah.
So what do you think? We're holding in there. You got a 6-0 team.
We're holding in there, but I think the Hilltoppers seem to be able to score like fast.
Yeah.
Like we turn around and they're catching up, and it's been back and forth, back and forth. I don't know. I think our girls have a lot of steam to get through the second half, though.
What do you think it's going to take to get over this? To get over this very talent, which you mentioned already, in a nutshell, the talent of this Lady Hilltoppers team. And you just talked about how they're good shooters and not afraid, and so are the Broxers. But
they're very aggressive to the ball for sure.
Yeah.
And I have to say they were keeping up with us in fouls, and I haven't been to many games where that's happened.
You think we should hold on to the coach? Should we give him maybe one more year after this year? Or?
Oh yeah, definitely. She's a great coach. Great coach.
She is. She's going to be on the radio tomorrow on the sports show I'm doing tomorrow. So it's going to be.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I'll be happy to see that.
Yeah. So I won't be there. I got another obligation, but it's going to be good to hear him. I'm going to sneak in and try to be that phantom fan calling in on the show. Well, Helen, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time. Have a great weekend.
You too. You too.
All right, we're going to try one more person before we go to the half. Let me see if I can grab someone. Thank you. Sir, can I bother you for a minute to talk about the game?
I'm the wrong person to talk to.
Maybe I should talk to her?
Yeah, talk to her.
No? Who you guys here to cheer on?
The cheerleaders.
Oh, you're here for the cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about those cheerleaders. Didn't they do a great job?
Awesome job to the cheerleaders. Go BHS cheer.
Very peppy girls.
Right?
Yeah.
Very athletic.
Oh, yes. I mean, they flipped all about out there. Yeah. Imagine that.
You know what? This is the first time I've done the show, and I've actually got the cheerleading parents. You know that? Yeah, so I got to do this more often. All right, we're going to not step away, but we'll come back with the second half right after this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Excuse me, little horse. Try to eat that candy, which I shouldn't be eating anyway. I'm Dominic Damiano, happily joined by Miles Jackson. Miles and I are going our next football season. We'll kick off our 5th year covering Brockton High School football sports together as a broadcast team. This is actually Miles' 20-something.
About 25th.
Yep.
It's been a while.
Now finally stop signing autographs is Nate Rollins. So as he gets some of his last autograph out of the autograph booth, he's joining us here in the press box with the broadcast booth. We get ready to give you second half action. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody in the greater Fall River area, and of course our Brockton faithful watching on HD channel 1071. And I believe it'll be Hilltoppers ball because we won the tip. And I guessed right every now and then. All right, we're underway. Here comes Hargraves, trying to set a pick off of Paulette. They're working around fast. Holly now, she gets double teamed. Ray McKinnock lost the ball with a great steal by Tajaya Madison. Dingle might try to finish. She does.
Oh,
Wow.
left-handed.
Yeah, that was
off
sweet.
the glass. Wow.
And that's how we start the second half. Now Hargrave, very dangerous, very good ball play. There's a baseline shot. And that's for 2 as Karen let that one go. Madison, King, covered by Holly, all the way back over to Ding on the far side of the perimeter. Tries to go down low, that's tipped. Nevaeh Madison gets double teamed. King was thinking long shot. Here's her long jump shot, too strong. On the rebound, won't go. Ball loose, covered by O'Connell. And here come the Hilltoppers. Stops. That's tipped. Almost stealing the ball is to Jaya Madison. Now Paulette turned her long shot. That almost went. Ball loose on the floor, but recovered. I'm sorry, ball covered by Carter. She almost lost it. With that being said, here comes Dingle. She gets double teamed. She's going to try to run out of that. She does. Tries to go up, gets her own mistake. She recovers. Great job by Madison. Long shot won't go by Nevaeh Madison. Loose on the floor.
Wow,
She finishes.
Great hustle on the offensive boards there.
Carter.
She bought her lunch pail on that play.
Brockton sticking to their zone. Hargraves tries to work in the low to Paulette. She goes around too strong. Rebound Carter for Brockton. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but Dingle, she doesn't break a sweat. That girl, I mean, I'd be through my 4th towel right now. And there's a miscue and a defensive turnover. And Paulette finishes.
Nice job. Durfee Hilltoppers finishing that.
They go full press again, and we're going to have a foul. I'm going to call that on Paulette. That's her 3rd.
She can't believe it.
No.
That's her 3rd, team first. First foul for each team.
Hey, shake it up. Come on, let's go.
Off the inbound in the Durfee end. Dingle, covered by Hargraves. To Jaya Madison. To her older sister, Nevaeh Madison. Nevaeh goes left, goes right, lost the ball, slows down, spins. Tries to make a move. Carter now. Carter moves, she steps, she lost it, and we're going to have a travel.
Yep, she took one too many steps. Good defense, though. That's what caused the travel.
That was real good defense. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Hargraves now. Rush of the far side, long shot. That won't go off the rim, ball loose, tipped. Paulette now uses her body, that's high. Awkward shot, she gets another rebound and finishes.
Wow. That was yeoman offensive work right there.
Biggest lead in a while.
Oh, we're going to have an offensive rebound. Hargraves took one for the team. They're going to call that. They're going to call that on.
They call it charge?
Yeah, on to Jaya Madison. Offensive charge. Her 3rd, team first. She has to go off for a break. Very big game here. Paulette trying to go around Nowuso, trying to drive.
Oh.
She's fouled, though.
Well, that was showing her quick moves to the basket. Paulette.
Got to be careful if you're Brockton here. This is a 3-point game, but this biggest lead we've seen since 5-0.
Yeah.
Granted, Brockton in the lead, but now it's Durfee. They got to be careful.
Yeah, they got to be very careful.
Paulette to the line, misses the first. Timeout. Oh, did you call it timeout? She did. Timeout, Brockton. 4:42 left. And like Nate said, you got a 5-point lead right now. Brockton really has to settle down to do a better job coming out of that press.
Yeah, they do. They got to be cautious. They got to stop turning the ball over, and they're just going to make their shots.
Yeah, make the shots.
That's simple.
And quit turning the ball over.
Yeah.
It's very simple. Durfee playing hard defense.
Yes.
So it's going to be tough, but the boxers can do it. Lady boxers can do it. Only down by 3 with 4:42 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a battle.
It is going to be a battle. It's been a battle the whole game.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that's night in and night out in this conference. Battles.
And another thing is, another thing is going to be very important is who's going to go after that loose ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go. You can't look at it because I can tell Durfee's the type of team they're going after the loose balls.
Right.
Brockton is too, but they can't let up. They got to go after them just as hard as Durfee does.
Yep. They got to make their free throws when they get to the line too.
That's another
Every point counts.
That's another thing. Free throws are going to be very critical in this ball game because the Hilltoppers, you can tell they're very good free throw shooters.
Yes.
Brockton has some good free throw shooters, but Hilltoppers scare me. They look like everybody can shoot free throws over there when they go to the free throw line.
Yes.
We got an update here. Probably one of the most turnaround teams in high school history. Well, not high school. Well, girls basketball. I should say history. You always see these teams go through transitions, and when Whitman Hanson lost 4 of their all-stars, I mean conference and state all-stars, they've turned around. Coach Costa has turned this team unbelievable season. They won again, 69-44 over Hingham.
Wow!
Congratulations, huh?
Big win. Against the always tough Hingham team.
Now missing that. Little miscue right there is Carter. Now Dingle. See how Brockton reacts coming out. Nowuso. Dingle going to drive her floater. Works to the far side. Lost it. Nevaeh Madison lost the ball. And Hargraves recovers. There's a baseline shot.
Got it.
And hits.
See, and that's what Brockton can ill afford to do.
Right.
Turn the ball over, and then Durfee comes back down and capitalizes on points.
Yep.
Holly steps in front of that one. Hargraves up the glass and finishes.
7-point game now.
I think we talked about this in the pregame.
Yeah.
Now Madison.
Another one.
Holly again lost the ball. Throws an acrobatic shot. Right there for that is O'Connell. Hargraves thinking 3. She's on the line. Rebound Brockton. Dingle with the shot. That almost went, but she got the bad angle. Rebound Durfee. The lead is 7. Madison getting ready to check in, and so is Gardner for Brockton. Hargraves down low to Paulette. And Carter steps in front of that one. Nice read. Here comes Dingle now.
They got to push it.
Yeah, Brockton needs a basket here.
Carter for 3. Won't go. Ball loose on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow will go.
Paulette being awfully aggressive with those elbows.
Yes, very aggressive with those elbows.
So Dingle will take a break. Gardner comes in. Madison also. Nevaeh Madison. Nope, Nevaeh's in. Who's coming out? I missed a player, I guess.
Take it away, Huggy.
Off the inbound. Hargraves steps in front of that one. She might try to run it. She slows it down. Works it inside. Ball tipped to Paulette. Ball loose. Covered by Tajaya Madison.
Yeah, nice job by Brockton, yeah.
Gardner now. She gets double teamed. Timeout Brockton.
Yeah, that was a good timeout right there. Brockton's coach calling a timeout. Saw that her player was trapped in there.
Yeah, Durfee's doing an excellent job getting back on defense.
Yeah, Durfee's really being hawkish on defense this last 5 minutes or so, where you can see the score. They've opened it up by about 7 points, and Brockton's going to have to figure it out.
Yeah, they got to find a way to generate some offense.
Is this a 5-3 run for Durfee? What was the score? It was 22. No, what was the score at the half? 17-16, right?
17-16.
Yeah. So there you go.
So Brockton's made 3 points, and you can tell.
9-2 run.
Yeah, 9-2 run.
No, 9-3.
9-3 run. There we go. You know, between the 3 of us, I was going to take my shoes off and start using my toes if I have to. We would have figured it out.
Yeah, Brockton's going to have to figure something out here, because this last 3 or 4 minutes, they've turned the ball over way too many times. And Durfee has capitalized on those turnovers with points.
2:37 left. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody watching in the greater Fall River area. As you get you have a good look at Coach Barbara Enos as it comes out of this break. This break is going to try to tell us how they want to end this quarter right now. You can't be timid. You got two teams evenly matched. Right now, like the old cliche I like to say, right now, Durfee's having more fun.
Yeah, right now, yes.
Off the inbound in the Durfee end. All the way out to Gardner. Gardner to Jaya Madison. Oh, rebound loose on the floor.
Just missed it.
Well, that was a nice job by Madison. Got the rebound, and she went up hard. She just went up.
Yeah.
Like she's going to take a shot, she got fouled, and that's what you want to do.
That is Karen's fourth. As Nevaeh Madison hits the first one.
Now, is she the coach's daughter, Karen?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I know. I should have asked. Shot won't go. Shot won't go. And here come the Hilltoppers. O'Connell to Hargraves. Over to Holly. Holly driving to the right side. Her floater high. Won't go. Too strong. Rebound to Wuso. To Carter. To Gardner. Here comes Brockton. Oh, nice mechanics. Lost it. Spins. Moving. Gets it all the way over to Nevaeh Madison for a long three. That won't go. Ball loose. Covered by Paulette. Here comes Hargraves. They're working around, thinking about shooting. Holly was thinking, works it back down low. Did we ever get that girl's number 25 yet? No. Hargraves. Tries it. Holly thinking three. That's short. Rebound Carter for Brockton. Gardner now. Going to try to pressure her. To Carter. Floater. In and out, won't go. Rebound, Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that was a tough break right there.
Gardner almost had a steal if she kept on falling. There's Hargraves now. Can't give that girl a good look. She's the mechanic behind, making everything working offensively. Paulette's shot won't go. Long pass. Finishing with the right hand.
Wow, what a play.
To Jaya Madison has cut the lead to 4.
Well, I tell you, Shania Gardner's done a great job filling in for Dingle when she gets a break. Gardner's been doing a good job.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, a beautiful pass.
Yeah.
Hargraves trying to make a move. She'll stop. Not stop, I'm sorry. She'll dribble to her right, covered by Jaya Madison. Goes down low, all the way to the top of the key. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Her floater goes. That is one talented young lady. Nowuso almost lost the ball. I'm going to say she was on the line.
I think if they would have let that go, it could have looked like one of the Durfee players got their hands on it when they were passing it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Of course, it happened so quick, and probably the Brockton player didn't see that it hit one of the Durfee players.
Yeah, 14 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Shot clock should be off anyway. There's 10 seconds left, but...
Yeah.
And we have a turnover. They're going to need some help here. They're going full court press. So Jay Madison going to try to make a shot. She's going to try to drive. Her acrobatic shot won't go. Dingle! Oh, won't go. Rebound Holly, and that'll do it. After 3, your score. Durfee 28, Brockton 22. Guys, I'm going to try to get that name for that young lady that we missed 3 quarters. You realize that's a cut and pay for you guys not doing that at the half, right?
I thought you were doing it.
I was out there embarrassing myself out in the stands. All right, guys, all right, you guys take it. I'll be right back.
All right, well, Durfee definitely took advantage of the third quarter with their aggressive defense, causing turnovers. Brockton looked a little discombobulated there for about 3 minutes, but it cost them. Now they're down by 6 points.
Yeah, Brockton's got to find out what is going to work on the offensive end. They got to find a plan and establish something, because right now it's not working down low. It's really not working from the outside. They got to find something, and they got to find a way to break down this Durfee defense.
Exactly. Their offense has to get a lot better here in the fourth quarter, because right now Durfee's offense is clicking, And Brockton needs something to jumpstart theirs.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to go through the elder Madison. They just got to find a way to get her some more open looks.
All right, so I did my math, and I figured it out. Number 25 is Julia's little sister, Maddie Hargraves. She's not 34, she's 25. I want to apologize to the Hargraves family for not mentioning their sensational daughter playing a great game here. Of course, they know about their oldest one, Julia, number 4. But we should have checked on that. That's going to be my new pet peeve from now on. No matter what we get for a roster, I'm going to double check the official book.
I don't know what's up
Shame
with
on
this
me.
roster.
Shame on me. All right, so we get ready to start this fourth quarter.
And Hargraves, 25. She's a freshman.
Yeah.
Wow.
We will have an inbound pass. Aaron at half court, as you can see, by the Hilltops. Only get 5 seconds, and there she is. Speak of the devil, Maddie Hargraves. She lost the ball. She must have slipped in the parquet. Be out of bounds. It will be Brockton ball.
Yeah, good defense there by the Boxers.
Now we'll have a chance to see what type of heart this girls' basketball team has here at Brockton High in 2022, 2023. As we start, there's a long shot. Off the rim, won't go. To Jaya Madison.
Nice play.
Did she do it?
Oh.
What are they saying?
Durfee's ball.
Durfee's ball. Because I knew Tajaya Madison was trying to hit it off her, but she ran out of real estate. Coming up quick is O'Connell. She's looking for Hargraves. Oh, nice play by Nawuso. She checks and lost it for a minute. And on a good hustle, there's Marty Hargraves.
And situations like that, the big man's got to, if the big man can steal it, just grab the ball and look for your guard. Yeah, Paulette's been playing very aggressive this whole game.
That's Paulette's fourth foul.
So hopefully the Boxers can get her out of there with some time left in the game. Because she is a factor, but very aggressive.
And a steal by Maddie Hargraves. Her floater with the right hand and goes.
It's a nice steal, nice basket.
Biggest lead of this one.
Yep, they back up to 8. Up to 8. Carter thinking about moving. Trying too much, trying to get to Jaya Madison on the other side.
Turnovers are killing them.
Yeah.
The Boxers got it down there quickly. They just couldn't finish it off.
They'll take care of the ball. Can't win if you didn't take care of the ball. No matter what sport you're talking about, football, basketball, if you don't take care of the ball, you won't win.
That's on Dingle, her first, team third. Both teams with 3 team fouls in this second half. Nawuso comes out, King checks back in. Off the inbound. Oh, initial nice try by Jay Madison. And they want to know where the reach was. Great job by Nevaeh Madison. Driving, floater, won't go, ball loose. And that's tipped, and they're going to say it's out of bounds. It'll be Durfee ball.
Getting very tense out there on the court, Dom.
Oh, my God, yeah. It's been like this the whole game. Hargraves, Holly, too strong. Rebound, Carter for Brockton.
Brockton's got to make 2 or 3 here.
Yeah.
Nevaeh Madison, long 3. Kid can shoot. She just haven't hit the long shot.
I think she should have took 1 or 2 steps in.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Timeout, Hilltoppers, 30-22. 6:08 left, as you can see, as we get a look at the Durfee Hilltoppers bench and second-year coach Jeff Caron, who knows a lot about high school ball. 5 years at the Dartmouth head coach boys basketball team. The gentleman definitely knows the game, and you can, like you guys were talking about, it is getting tense out there
Yeah,
now.
and it's reflecting off his players. This Durfee team, this is a tough team. They play tough, but they're good shooters, great defense, and they just smother you when you have the ball on offense.
Yeah, and they're very well coached.
Very well coached. You can tell.
Yeah.
So you guys will be proud of me. I did my job. So we have Maya Hayes Paulette has 4 team fouls. She's 1 away. Laundry Karen, the one from the deep threat, I have 4 for her. That's number 2 for Brockton. You have Nowuso with 3, Madison to Jay Madison with 3. Then next one is Nevaeh King. So Brockton's sitting all right now. And the very aggressive play this could hurt Durfee in the long run if the emotions get away from them. They could lose 2 potential starters. Yeah. I don't know about this ref. We'll have to talk to him after the game.
Well, I tell you, the referee's doing a good job controlling the game, that tempers don't flare up.
Off the inbound. That's tipped. Oh, great play by Brockton. She lost the ball. Great job. There's a shot by Nowuso. That's way off. Wild shot. And we have a jump ball. Jump ball should go in possession.
Yeah, that was kind of a wild shot. That wasn't even close to the basket.
She just threw it up.
Yeah.
I don't think she realized how many seconds were on the clock. She tried.
Yeah.
Now Dingle. Madison. That's off. Rebound, Nevaeh Madison. She's going to drive baseline. And I thought that went. Rebound off the glass. Too strong. Paulette with the rebound for the Hilltoppers.
Again, boxes come up empty. Great effort. They just can't get it in the basket.
Just can't buy a basket.
Hargraves down low to Hawley. Hawley kicks it out to the baseline. There's a long shot. That won't go. Rebound. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. That's Hawley's second. Team 4th.
Maya, you can see that. Maya, everything's here, right, Maya?
Off the inbound to Jay Madison, covered by Hargrave. Trying to get out of trouble. Gets it over to Nowuso. Nowuso all the way over to King. King, Dingle, over to Jay Madison. Her long shot. That won't go. Rebound, Hilltoppers.
Lady Box has gotten cold from the outside.
Hargraves now. What's to the other baseline? There's a shot by O'Connell. That won't go. Ball loose, covered by Nevaeh Madison. Long shot. Oh, looking for her sister, but Hargraves is the right place, right time.
Safety back there.
Yeah, she was. Dingle might try to run this. King thinking 3. She steps in. Her shot too strong. Rebound O'Connell for the Hilltoppers.
Both teams at the moment a little bit cold, Nate.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, 10 seconds call right there.
Timeout Brockton. 4:21 left in the game. 30-22. The Hilltoppers have opened the lead to 8, and Brockton has yet to try to. Last couple minutes haven't really had to. They have chances. You said it before. They're ice cold from the outside.
They're ice cold, and that's the only reason that the Hilltoppers are up by 8 points. Brockton's done a pretty good job holding them off, but they just can't buy a shot right now. In these last 3 minutes, 4 minutes, in this fourth quarter, they just can't buy a shot, and it's hurting them.
Right, and I keep thinking eventually they're going to start to go in, but at this point of the game, maybe that's just not going to be the case for Brockton.
Yeah, they have to find some answer to get some to make some baskets.
Right, make some baskets.
They got to make some
generate
baskets.
Their own points.
Right, they got to generate some points because right now Durfee is making their points. But again, Brockton's done a pretty good job these last few minutes, kind of keeping Durfee in check and keeping them within reach of getting back.
Absolutely. And if I'm Coach Karen, I'm not changing anything on defense because the way they've been shutting down Brockton, the way they've been controlling those offensive rebounds. I would keep everything until they come back into my lead. I would keep it the way it is. But we'll see. Again, there's another big timeout for Brockton. And let's see which team takes advantage of what they after coming out of this timeout.
Well, with 4:21, that's going to be key right there. Who can take advantage? Can Durfee put it away, or can Brockton make a comeback?
To Jaya Madison, all over to sister. I mean, that was Nevaeh Madison. Dingle working inside. Oh, tried to get Nwosu.
Yeah.
She had her.
Nwosu's got to hold on to that ball. That was a nice pass. It wasn't a hard pass. She's got to open them hands up and hold on to it.
And here comes the point guard. Here comes Julia Hargraves running this offense for the Hilltoppers. They work it down low from Madison. Turn around for Paulette. That won't go. Rebound King with the big rebound for Brockton. Now Dingle sees traffic. She stops. She looks. Gets it over to Nevaeh Madison. I'll get these girls right. Stops, moves, lost the ball. Holly in there. Nwosu gets. We can have a foul. We call that on Holly. Her third.
Augie, pinch middle.
Nevaeh Madison checks out. And
Lady Boxers need a shot.
They do. Carter back in to Jaya Madison. Long shot, won't go. King there. Nice boards for Brockton. Over to Dingle.
Easy.
See what King does. Stops, moves. Let's say she lost control of the ball. Good defense by the Hilltoppers. We've been sitting at this 8-point lead for the last 3.5 minutes, I think. Maddie Hart.
Oh.
Nice turnover by the Boxers. See what Dingle does. Does she run? Does she try to go? She does.
Nice. That was sweet.
That was sweet. Kissed it right off the glass.
What a touch by that young lady.
And the defender was taller than her.
And it wasn't like it was a weak play. That was a very good Durfee defender on her.
That was good defense. It was just a great offensive play.
Holly now. Long hook shot won't go. Ball loose. O'Connell now. Her long shot, and going to say she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Durfee doing a good job on the offensive boards. When they get the boards, and if they can't put it right back, they seem to find an open person somehow and dishes it off.
Doing a good job not fouling down there, going up for the offensive boards and not fouling. That's a big part of getting these offensive rebounds. Very good positioning.
Yeah.
Holly misses the first. So we're doing the boys game the other day, and there's this kid from, remember that, Nate? The kid looked like he had sandals on because the skin color of his shoes. And the game, the boys game the other day. They look kind of weird. Hargraves now almost out of steal. King. Maddie Hargraves going to try to finish. And that's definitely a...
Durfee's coach doesn't like that call.
No, he doesn't.
King steps out. Nevaeh Madison checks in.
He is fuming.
The lead is 6, but there's only 2:39 left. Let's see how Brockton comes out of the break. So Jay Madison Carter back to Jay. She might try to run it. She does. Too much room. She hit under the hoop. Nice try. Nice idea.
Yeah, that was just tough break. A little bit too far underneath the basket.
Timeout. Timeout, Durfee. 2:32 left.
Excuse me. I'll tell you,
fine.
Nate. But you mentioned Coach for Durfee. He had it turned on as far as arguing that call, but he knows how to turn it off. It seemed like he turns it on, then he turned it right off.
Right, he did.
You know, and as a coach, you have to have that type of
balance,
control, that balance. There's a time when you blow up, but then there's a time you got to turn it off.
Yeah, especially late in the game like this.
Especially late in the
your
game.
Team
Right.
down.
You don't want to hurt your own
being calm
team.
under pressure.
That's right.
I like when they do the conference games and the school pays for 3 officials.
Yeah.
That I like that. It seems like you got most of the angles covered. You know what I mean? But sometimes the ref could see something, the guy from the further back, and
Exactly.
you've seen that, and he might have the better angle. Now, I would have to be the referee on the other side of the basketball to see it. And I can hear the coaches now, what are you doing way back there?
Well, I tell you, this referee team right here has done an excellent job this evening, keeping this game in control, not letting tempers get out of hand.
2:32 left. There's your score. Durfee holding on to a 6-point lead, 30-24. And you would expect a low-scoring game considering these teams are both defensive, well sound defensively. We'll have an inbound ball in the Durfee end.
Right there, Pip. Stay at half court. Right there. Stay at half court.
Paulette now trying to come out, covered by Dingle. That's a little bit of a mismatch. Over to Maddie Hargraves. O'Connell bounce, there's a shot off the rim, won't go. Tip, ball loose. Carter just threw it wildly into the crowd, into the middle of the court. That's off the rim, no good. And I think they're going to call that Durfee ball, which should be Durfee ball.
Yeah, that was a good hustle by Nuusu, but she knocked it out of bounds.
Inbound right in the Brockton end. Holly looking, trying to go into Paulette. Coming off Nevaeh Madison spin.
Oh, nice spin move.
Wow, that was just frustration by Madison.
Yeah.
I mean, she was playing good defense. I didn't think she had to really pull a jersey, but it's just been a tough game.
It is. Frustrating.
Yes, it's a frustrating. That was a frustrating foul.
Yeah.
Team fifth, her third. And Paulette has a chance to extend the Durfee lead. Hits the first.
And I think Nate, Paulette has gotten under Madison's skin a little bit.
Definitely seems like it.
The whole game, it's just accumulated to this, pulling the jersey.
And Madison's done a pretty good job on Paulette all game, you know?
Yeah.
Misses the second. Rebound Brockton. It comes to Jay Madison. See if she runs it. Hargraves hit the ball away and tipped it right to Paulette. Oh, she lost the ball. Maddie Hargraves, she lost the ball. Trying to come up.
That was a good timeout there. It was a little helter-skelter on both sides of the ball.
You know, when the boxers are turning the ball over, they don't even have the ball for 5 seconds. They are just throwing the ball right away.
There's a lot to learn from this, watching this game.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
And what we said at halftime, if boxers are going to come out, lady boxers come out in the second half, they're going to have to cut down on the turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, they just couldn't do it because of Durfee's great defense, but there were times boxers just threw it away.
We got 1:47 left. The Hilltoppers have extended their lead to 7. This is going to be very interesting coming out of this timeout. I know I talked about, let's see what happens after this timeout. Let's see what happens after this timeout. This is it. You're down to 147.
That's right. This is it for the lady boxers.
And don't forget, tomorrow, as we look at Coach Karen talking to the Hilltoppers, Coach Barbara Enos and her captains will be on 4 Deep Sports Talk on WARA 1320 and online at 4deepsportstalk.com. You can watch the captains as we introduce Coach Enos to the high school listening audience on Saturday starting at noon. So we'll have an inbound in the Brockton end. Again, 1:47 left in the game.
Yeah, boxers need to stop right here.
Off the inbound. Oh, nice try by Carter.
Oh, that
Paulette
travel.
for a travel. You can tell, guys, you can tell when these officials already set the pace on what they're going to call and what they're not going to call. And they've been, like you said, they've been really good about all that so far. They're letting the girls play, but they're not letting them get too crazy. To Jaya Carter, to Jaya Madison, Nevaeh's shot is blocked. Didn't say it was off her foot. It'll be Durfee ball. Off the inbound. We're going to get a reach on Nevaeh Madison.
And the Lady Boxers have put themselves in a situation where they have to try to make plays like that.
Off the inbound. O'Connell trying to get something going. Works it down low to Paulette. She turns around too strong. Rebound Dingle, and we're going to have a foul. She went down hard.
Tell you that Dingle, she's tough.
She is really tough.
She's taken a few falls this evening and jumped right back up.
Off the break.
I was scared to get in there.
Carter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but she never.
She just lifted her right foot up.
She only pivoted the ball. She never dribbled it.
Right.
But she never walked, though. Right? She never took a step.
Slid that foot, though.
She
Is that
decided
what
to
it
pivot
is?
foot.
The pivot foot?
Yeah.
That's what it is right there. She slid that pivot foot. Hargraves now down to 1:10 almost left in this game. You're going to get King. That's 4 on King.
I'm trying to figure out what the coach is
I know.
pissed off about.
I've been listening to them all game. It's pretty funny.
And Hargraves will go to the charity stripe and try to add to this Hilltopper lead.
Kind of interesting form right there, huh?
Yeah, different.
Misses it. She hits it, gets one on rebound. Madison Hargraves. We're going to have another foul.
Yeah, her hand caught her in the face.
Brockton going right for Brockton.
Yeah, Brockton has to play aggressive defense, and that's what happens sometime when you've only got a minute or so left in the ball game and you're down by 7 points. You have to be a little extra aggressive on defense. And with that aggressive defense comes a chance of a foul.
Yep, absolutely.
Nevaeh Madison is fouled out at 1:06 left in this game. That is a big, big miss right there for the Boxers.
Yeah, Nevaeh, she's a physical player. She's not afraid to go to the hole on offense. She's not afraid to mix it up underneath on the boards, and she's just a tough player. Just a tough break tonight.
So Maddie Hargraves is going to shoot a couple. Oh, she's going to shoot the 1-and-1. I'm sorry, not a couple. She's shooting the 1-and-1. Has hit the first one to get another one. Ball didn't go. Rebound Brockton. Now tapped out of bounds by Julia Hargraves. We'll have an inbound ball in the Brockton end. 1:03 left in the game. And right after this, Nate Rollins and Miles Jackson, they'll wrap up this game, and then I'll have the pleasure of talking with Coach Enos. Got to move the ball. Carter tried to set a pick. Gardner lost the ball. Ball loose by Paulette. Tried to grab it over. She does. She gets it over to Maddie Hargraves. We're going to get a reach. They're going to call that onto Jaya Madison, her 4th.
I think they're going to give her an attentional.
They are. So Maddie will shoot 1. She extends the lead. I mean, the refs got to set some type of precedence if they let stuff like that go. I mean, that's just emotion getting the worst.
Yeah, that's frustration. That's from the whole game.
All right, so with that being said, she hits them both. 49 seconds left in the game. On the inbound, right at half court. There's Paulette. Covered by King. They got to foul her. Hargraves now, they're just going to move the ball around the perimeter. You got the lead, and Hawley gets fouled by King, and King should foul. King will foul out. No, that's only 4. I apologize. I thought that was 5. And when I said my math was good, I lied. Now we're in the double bonus with 36 seconds left. And Holly, it took a while for this girl to warm up her game, but she definitely got it going, you know. Definitely, right halfway through the second, she started to let her presence known. Then
Well,
after that, it was clear sailing for this young lady.
Well, Durfee's doing what they have to do here in the end. They get to the free throw line, and they just stick those free throws in the basket. Missed that one, though.
Missed that one. Hargraves gets fouled by Dingle. That's her second with 30 seconds left. And Landry Karen, who's getting ready to check in. It's the first. Holly will check out, and Karen's back in. Off the rebound, Hargraves fouled again. That's going to be on Gardner, her first of the game. Oh, they're going to say that's on, yeah, I'm sorry, that is on Gardner, her first of the game.
Again, Julia Hargraves. Interesting free throw.
Yes.
Looks like she's almost ready to kneel down and run the 100-yard dash.
Different.
Right. Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you.
She has played one heck of the game for the Hilltoppers as they're looking to improve to 7-0. Off the rim, covered by her sister, Maddie Hargraves. And there's Gardner. Gardner's going to try to finish. And too strong, ball tipped. And they're going to say it was last touch by Hargraves.
Hey, slide your feet. No reaching. No foul.
Tough break there for Gardner. She made a good play, brought her all the way down to the basket, put it up, but it was just a little bit short. Good defense.
A little bit too much muscle on that one. Now Dingle. There's a long shot. That's off. And Maddie Hargraves. 2-1, and that'll do it. And the Durfee, the Lady Hilltoppers will improve to 7-0 on the regular season. The Brockton Boxers still a respectful 4-3 out of this very tough Southeast Conference. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Nate Rollins and Miles Jackson to wrap up this game, and then we'll try to get an interview with Coach Enos, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what we've been saying all along, Miles. If Brockton didn't hit their shots, they're not going to come out with a win. And Brockton didn't hit their shots. Durfee was hard-nosed in that defensive end. Scrappy, getting after every ball, getting after the offensive boards. And quite frankly, the Boxers just couldn't figure them out on the offensive end.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. They just couldn't figure them out. Durfee is a good basketball team. They are a good basketball team, and Brockton came in here and tried their best. If they could have made a few more shots and not turn it over as much, this game would have been a lot closer than what was set up there on the scoreboard. Give Brockton a lot of credit. They're still growing well. They got some great guard play.
They did.
They need to work on their backcourt. I mean, not their backcourt, but their front court a little bit.
Yeah.
But they got great guard play.
Yes, and there's a lot to like. Despite the score, there's a lot to like if you're Brockton. What we saw from Dingle. Madison was her usual self. They were very aggressive on the offensive boards. A lot to like.
All right, we're going to turn it over to Dom, and as he talks to the head coach.
but we just couldn't do it tonight. It's hard to win when we weren't able to put the ball in the bucket tonight, and that's really what it was. I thought we played great defense. We held 24 to 0 points in the first half, and then we just couldn't put the ball in the bucket, really.
Right. I mean, and again, you played all different levels of high school and college basketball, and we talked about how this is also a learning curve for your next matchup because you don't know. I think we have another game with them. Is that right?
Oh yeah, we play Durfee again, and I also think this was good getting ready for next week. Next week's going to be a tough week, so we're just going to learn from today. So we now know what we need to work on, and then we're going to bring it into next week.
Coach, great job.
Thank you.
And don't forget, this young lady will be on the radio tomorrow morning on WARA 1320 AM. You can watch on 4deepsportstalk.com. Can't believe I muffled that up. And we'll catch it next time. We'll be here Tuesday as the Lady Boxers will take on the Lady Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham. Everyone have a great weekend.